Hello.
Hey, I'm going live right now. Do you know that there was a church service where they had Charlie Kirk just the other day, evidently, um, saying that it was basically an AI thing, but you have to go watch the video. It's fucked up. It's basically like he's back from the dead. I just caught some of it, and I had to hop off, and I wanted to get on a live stream and talk about this.
Well, I may not be able to do this live stream because
what's going on?
my daughter's husband just left, and I got to go pick up the 3 kids.
Oh,
and stay
okay.
up all night and put them in.
All right, no biggie. I was just doing this for something to do. I couldn't believe what I saw. When you get a chance, I think it was what the hell is his name?
One of them death videos. They've got an AI program.
Vince, yeah, something like that. I guess
it makes a death statement.
Yeah, he's saying
court now.
Something. I only saw a couple minutes. It just blew my mind. But you know, these people are like talking about the way it was done. It was like basically reminded me of something right out of Revelations, where they get the image. The people are worshiping the image of it. You see what I'm saying? It's the image of Charlie. Yeah, and it's almost what's happening in a weird way. But anyway, do what you got to do, and maybe catch up with tomorrow on a live stream if I do one.
All right, I'm sorry.
No biggie, no biggie.
Life gets in the way sometimes.
Do what you got to do. The deal is, I might not even be on here for. Wait a minute. I've been already sitting on this live for 3 minutes and nobody popped up, so they're not even probably pushing it out. I'll probably be here 20 minutes before I get anybody on here. So I'll probably end up ending it 5 more minutes if I don't see anybody hop on. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
All right. See ya. Good luck. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Just wanted to do a live here. So something was really off the hook, crazy. Another Charlie Kirk thing. I put a video up earlier. It was a weird coincidence, I guess you can call it, that Charlie Kirk, there was a character in a Nicolas Cage movie in 1998. A guy got assassinated, shot in the neck, same type of deal. He was a politician in the movie. His name was Charlie Kirkland. And I just made a video of it. Now I'm just hearing, hey, thanks for the thumbs up, by the way. Now I'm hearing that, who's that anyway? Hey, what's up? Is that Fred? How you been, Fred? Yeah, just a lot of weird shit happening with this whole Charlie Kirk thing. I was just not even really paying much mind to it when it first started. It's getting weirder and weirder. And I'm thinking there's something bigger going on here. They're going to act like he came back from the dead or some fucking crazy thing. Is what I think is going to happen. Something makes no sense. Joe Rogan had a thing on there the other day. Who's that anyway? That's just Fred. Okay. I'm telling you, it doesn't make any sense. And here's the next thing why I wanted to get on here. Do you know next Tuesday, every high-ranking general, admiral, everything above a brigadier general is going to meet in Virginia? Trump has some kind of meeting, or Pete Hegseth has it. Something's going on. They're going to, all be at the same spot. That's a good time for a decapitation strike on our country, and would be done instantly. Kill off all our leaders like that. Why would they even? And why are they announcing it? And it's on Tuesday. That doesn't make any fucking sense. What's going on? Something's about to happen. You watch. And something in my gut telling me, ring the alarm here. Same with the whole Charlie Kirk thing. There's something really fucking bizarre happening. Anyway, I just hopped on here to talk about that stuff. And we got a couple people on there now. But, and then we're just coming off the whole, like half the world was expecting to be raptured and stuff. Here's the deal. Half the world's probably not worthy of being raptured if that was going to happen, because there's a lot of people that never completely came to Christ. You know what I mean? Never asked for forgiveness, just going about their everyday sinful lives anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of weird shit, and I just felt like coming on here and talking about it. If you guys have anything to add to that, go for it. Here we go. The new, what's that? The new crime that's taking the place of shoplifting is people getting their groceries hijacked between the store and the getting to their cars. Yeah, because the fucking price of food skyrocketing. They would just showed that fucking beef is going through the roof, for instance. I think it was Poplar Report said something about that it's going up. It's increasing more than precious metals, all like just recently, just like starting to take off big time. It's because they killed off half the fucking animal population. Now they're basically waiting for the famine to kick in too. That's the thing. Eventually, they're fucking with farmers to the point where, they can't even make a penny on the fucking. There's no profit margin. They're losing that out, and food's going to stop hitting the shelves. Watch. And now you got people coming and hijacking the food that you got. Something tells me that someone might be even paying these people to harass people. I'm telling you, they're bringing about the downfall of Western civilization. And people are probably like, nah, dude, you're overreacting. No, I'm not. I'm guaranteeing you. Why did they kill off millions upon millions upon millions of chickens, and then all of a sudden they stopped because someone called them out on it or whatever? That none of this makes any sense. I really feel like our own government is definitely playing both sides of the thing here. That they're acting like they're for us, and yet they're taking our money and giving it to Ukraine. And yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the board here because everything's coming to a rapid boil. The way I look at it, I'm seeing a lot of different crazy shit happening, and nobody can seem to fucking make sense of any of it. So hence that's why I'm here babbling, because I want to hear somebody's idea. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. And for instance, let's just say, it was in the women. It was in the big plans of dismantling of America. Yes. Shit. Yeah. Yes. Even back during the Civil War, right after, Albert Pike had wrote a book about the Third World War and stuff that was going to happen, the Civil War at the end here. And it's like they're following these things like a script. Yeah. And if you don't know anything about that shit, that means nothing to you. You're probably thinking, this guy's making shit up. No, I just got bits and pieces of a lot of different fucking things that I pay attention to. And, it sounds, conspiracy theory, all up to a point. But when conspiracies keep coming true, when's it a coincidence, and when does it fucking say, no, there's something going on here? Was it maybe the 100 fucking trains that derailed, and all the grocery store or the food factories burning to the ground, and nobody ever questioned it? Everybody was too busy. I don't know what they were doing, watching TV, doing nothing. Nobody fucking questioned nothing. They just, what's this say? It was, I already read that. I'm just all over the board because it freaks me out that I'm not even hardly hearing anybody trying to put this shit together. They're just, I don't know. It should be out there. People need to wake the fuck up. I think most people are just going about their life. And, I kind of understand that because there ain't a whole hell of a lot as an individual you can do. Well, you can pray, which is a big thing. But you can keep talking about it. I'm not hearing people talk about it. Sure, yeah, people might call you a conspiracy nut or whatever. What the fuck? If that's the worst that can happen to you, it's getting to get a lot worse. Exactly. It's like we're on the edge of tribulation, if not in the beginning of it. Something fucked up's going on. And I still see people motoring around like they don't give a shit or they don't understand. It's not going to go on much longer like this. Something huge is getting ready to happen. Anyway, I started off talking a few minutes ago about the frickin' all these generals, brigadier generals, on up. All our top brass is going to meet on Tuesday. That's a security risk that you shouldn't even. I think they're meeting in Virginia. Well, what would stop them from Russia from firing a couple cruise missiles, in there and taking them all out? Decapitation strike. We're done. What the fuck happens then? Then in comes the Russian troops, paratroopers. What? Invasion? I mean, again, maybe I'm over exaggerating this, but I don't think so. I think people better wake the fuck up. I feel something big coming. I don't know. So, anyway, I just like to, I don't even give a shit. I come on here and say this shit, and maybe, people are like, oh man, the dude's losing his marbles. No, I don't give a fuck what people think. I would think worse of somebody if they kept their mouth shut and they had any kind of suspicion that we're about to circle the drain and go down the shit chute. If you ain't saying nothing, you're as good as a fucking traitor. You even have a fucking inkling that something fucking bad's going on. Shouldn't you be like Paul Revere? The British are coming a little bit, just even a little bit. Motherfuckers don't even care. They don't give a shit. They're all patriotic when, everybody's marching to the same tune. But when half the country's doing whatever the fuck they want and going against things, they don't give a fuck. Everybody's so selfish and not looking out for their neighbor, the people. I shouldn't generalize like that. But what I'm saying is, if shit hits the fan, can we pull together like we did in 9/11, like afterwards? I don't think so. It's divide and conquer. They've been fucking us up from day one here. Everybody's against everybody, and it's ridiculous. And maybe I'm not helping just being on here saying this shit, but I fucking can't stand to sit here silent if we are going down the drain. That's just crazy. Wait a minute, what's this breaking? U.S. What the fuck was that? I just saw a notification for Steve Rams. Something. Sorry about that. I just saw a notification come through. It's something about just declared war. Let me go back to hang on. War declared. WW3 U.S. prepares. U.S. urgent meeting. U.S. scrambles top generals in emergency meeting. I was just talking about that. I heard it earlier, and now I'm coming through on it. I'm telling you, we are in for some shit real quick here. I don't know. Basically, it just bothers me that, I'm like, for instance, I go into work. Who's that? How you doing? Let me read. It looks like you already were on here, said something. I didn't even get it. Wait a minute. Lynn, how you doing? What's this? Hindu medical field could, what's that say? Poison being out penalty who claimed the war again. Indonesian Patel Cash. I don't know what that meant, but so how you doing? You stay safe too. Oh, you're Hindi. Okay. Yeah, something crazy's about to happen. Injections, foul play. Yeah. Yep. What's this say? All right. I'm just telling you, something crazy's coming. U.S. Yeah, that's right. You're right, Lynn. I'm not 100% sure what you're saying, but I see what you could be getting at, and yeah, there's something really fucked up going on. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, and thanks for sharing. Yeah, evidently they just, what's it say? My personal info video is breached. Okay. Well, one thing to say, fuck them that breached it, all right? The only one I answered, what's this? What in the hell? Sending to Indonesia. All right, have a good night. I'm not 100% sure what just happened there. That was strange. I don't know what the fuck that was. Well, something crazy's going on. Fred, are you still there by chance? So, did you see that? What the hell was that? Was someone messing with me, or did you read that shit? That was bizarre. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, they asked to be blocked. I blocked them. I didn't. I don't know who that was, but it seemed like they were. I didn't even want to continue talking about it. That's really weird. Someone probably fucking with me, but sitting there talking about this shit, and it could have triggered something to somewhere. So, just saying, everybody just sits around and does nothing. We got a country full of people that just go along to get along. You know, they don't stand up to fucking tyranny. Anyway, what's it say? Might have just been a troll. Started raining like a bitch here about 20 minutes ago. Stopped suddenly. I wonder if we're going to have rain all night tonight. But I'm done talking about that because I don't know what the fuck that was. But I do mean there's something definitely happening. Something big is getting ready to happen. Also, other YouTube channels are picking stuff up and saying things like Steve Ram just said that we're getting ready to declare what we finally get rain here. Yeah. What, you didn't have rain for a while, dude? Yeah, I guess they fucking used up all their what do you call it? Fake rain or whatever the fuck it is, weather manipulation rain, when they flooded us at all the states out a few months back. Because haven't had too much rain out here till today. Well, actually, even today it wasn't that much. It was just for a while. It came down hard. Limit. So I wonder. You're from the Corn Belt, right? You're out there. How's the corn doing? Because if it's a drought, man, that's our gas crop, isn't it? Because at least out in Ohio, and you're the next state over, they're not using their corn for food or feeding animals. I think it's just used for ethanol, for gasoline. So probably pretty soon the gas prices will go up. The crop's done well. Okay. Huh. So anyway, I actually got on here and I was talking to Tammy for a couple minutes. And man, I hope she comes. What the hell was that? I hope that she gets to watch this later because that was bizarre. Whatever the fuck happened there. I know I was just spouting off about crazy shit, but that person, whoever that was probably a troll. What's that? But anyway, serious, go check. I think it was Steve Ram. He just had a thing scroll across the screen up here, a notification. Evidently, we're getting ready to declare war. I thought we were kind of already in a war, but I mean, this is official now, so I don't know. Crazy shit, dude. Crazy shit. Anyway, is there anybody even in there? We got 3 up there. How many people do you see on your side there up top? Does it say 3 up there? 4. As I said it, they threw another one on. So I don't know how many people are in the chat. Sometimes, if I got a few people, I'll hang around. If not, I'm probably going to kill it off. But it's looking like now there's 4. So now you said 3. I guess they just fucked around and put a 4th one up there just to keep me babbling away. And I don't know what the fuck that was about, man. Maybe somebody's after me. Won't be the first time, evidently. Yeah. But what's this say? Has your cat adapted to your car? Yeah, actually it has, very much so. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. And I might have a place pretty soon. I was talking to someone. Hopefully, keep my fingers crossed. And kind of sucks right now. That's temporary. What's that? Yeah. But you know what? I'm not too fucking bummed out. I mean, strangely enough, almost like I'm camping till Trump's men come and arrest me for being homeless, right? Because that's the next thing. They're trying to pass laws and sign executive orders to lock people up and throw them in an institute if they fucking, just happen to be poor. I mean, what the fuck? It's America still, isn't it? I don't know. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna hop off of here, Fred. Thanks for stopping by. We got 2 people up there, but I will do another one tomorrow, probably, if we're still here. Hey, I don't mean to be a fucking fearmonger and say crazy shit, but you know what? If I don't, it bothers me. If I don't fucking come on here and speak what's on my mind, when I'm seeing things and nobody seems to even fucking give a shit. Not that they don't give a shit. Maybe they don't know what to say, or they're walking around with blinders on and they don't. I can't stand to watch that. It's like we could be watching the fucking end here and nobody speaks up, nobody does anything. Bothers me. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Be safe, be good, and I'll talk to you probably tomorrow night. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and throw me a thumbs up on the way out, please.